Hi everybody. My intention today was to make a tutorial which I was going to post on TikTok and for my amazing talker class. But I thought instead of making a direct tutorial, I'm going to actually make a live video and then extract from my live video for my tutorial. That sort of made more sense. So I'm going to talk about e-filing and SARS and tax because it's tax season, and I used to work with a lot of mentors. At least I was used to be a mentor to a lot of learners who didn't realize the importance of registering for tax really early. So I think I'll wait for some people to come online before I carry on talking about tax and stuff. I don't know, I think I should actually post a comment here what I'm talking about. How do I do that? Automatic translate. Yeah, I've got automatic translate on here. You want to see my cat? Say hello, hello people, hello people, hello. I'm really cute today. Hello, no, no. Cat doesn't want to be online today. Okay, I'll wait around for some people. Hopefully somebody will come online. So today I'm just chatting a bit about checking how everybody is, and I'm talking a bit about some topics. See your opinion, and also I was going to do a tutorial about tags. I wonder if I can put TikTok online as well. Oh, here's somebody. Today I'm just talking about tax, a little short tutorial about it. If anyone's interested, I was actually making a tutorial for my amazing talker and for TikTok. So if you have any questions, it was more aimed at beginner, when you're registering for SARS, when you're registering for e-filing and for your tax on your cell phone. I used to mentor some learners and they didn't realize they actually had to register for tax as soon as possible, else you end up with doing a whole backlog of returns a few years later, which is not such a good idea. If you're interested in knowing how to register for tax, I will explain it to you very briefly, and how to get a tax number. That's the most important thing. Get your tax number as soon as you can when you leave school. Go to SARS personally and get your tax number, or you can just create an e-filing profile directly on the SARS e-filing portal, or you can just download the SARS mobile app onto your iPhone or onto your Android device and just create and request your tax number. It's very, very easy. It's a very simple process. People make it sound very complicated, but it's the easiest thing in the world. So if you log on to SARS, the website, they've got tabs on the actual website itself, and you just download the app for a mobile device, your Android or for your iPhone, and then you can just request your tax number. You just fill in a little bunch of information, and you just request your tax number. You don't have to go and sit in the queue at SARS for hours and do your whole e-filing process anymore. It's not like in the past where I know when I started doing e-filing and started doing my tax, it was a whole mission of sitting at SARS, whichever province you were in South Africa. It was a nightmare, but it's not like that anymore. You can just go online on your laptop, on your Android, or on your iPhone. It's very quick and easy. I actually don't know if it works on Huawei's and things like that, but if anybody's interested in a step-by-step guide on how to do it, I'm open to doing a little tutorial on that. Or any questions, please drop them in the chat. I can answer the questions. I've been doing my own tax for, I don't know, since 2003. So I can answer plenty questions for you. Um, drop a chat question. Somebody's dropping. Thanks very much. So you're welcome to ask a question if you want to. Uh, if I don't like the question that you ask, I just won't answer the question. How's that? Okay. So we were talking about SARS and e-filing and all that kind of thing. So that's what I was chatting about, because I'm making tutorials um, for my TikTok account and for my Amazing Talker account, because I'm busy teaching Excel and public speaking and English on my Amazing Talker, and my tutorials I'm busy creating for my TikTok account. So I thought to get it going, I would do a live right here, so I can sort of get an idea of what kind of questions people ask and what kind of things people are looking for. And I already know that people are looking for the basics because of the mentorships I used to do. So you're welcome to ask any questions. I don't know who's online right now, but please drop any questions. I don't see any questions yet, but any comments and questions? I just went over very briefly where you can get your tax number and how simple and easy it is to get your tax number nowadays. It's not like in the past we had to go and sit at SARS for 100,000 hours. It's not like that. You can just get it on your mobile app, Android, or on your iPhone, or just go onto a laptop, download your e-filing app, and it's a done deal. It takes like 10 minutes, unless there's some complication with your ID book or something like that. It's very, very easy to get a tax number. And then basically, even doing your return at the end of each year is the easiest thing. You do not need to hire somebody to do it for you, which I advise against, unless you have some very complicated tax thing going on. If you're an individual, don't hire somebody to do your tax, do it yourself, because then you know what's going on with your tax. You learn to understand your tax yourself, read through the guidelines yourself on the SARS website, and do your tax yourself. Learn how to do it yourself. Don't depend on other people to do your tax for you, because people can hoodwink you or scam you. And then 5 years later, you find out that you could have gotten benefits that you didn't get, or they took the benefits and got SARS returns on your behalf and only gave you a portion of it and took a whole percentage of it that you could have benefited from. So these are things that I've seen happen to other people, because I've always done my own tax returns, but I've seen some other people get scammed. So even people with the best intentions um, can overlook things. So even if you make mistakes in the beginning, I recommend you strongly to do your own tax returns for as far as you can. Even if you do get advice, do them yourself, or make sure you're as involved as possible when you're doing tax returns. Even if you need assistance, say for example, there's portions of it you don't understand, rather go to a consultant, find out the information, and finalize the whole process yourself, or oversee it as much as possible. So, are there any questions about this? I can do a demonstration for you. I won't do the demonstration live now, because I'd rather do that in a separate tutorial that I'm planning to present on TikTok. And I'm planning to present on Amazing Talker. I'm not too sure how many of you are familiar with Amazing Talker. I think this is more foreign, Chinese, Korean site. I will actually be running the Q&A. These Q&A stickers are funny. Okay, there's potato farm. That's not what we're talking about. Anyway, if you want to talk about potatoes, that's fine. Okay, anybody have got any comments? Have I not allowed comments or something? Because I see there's no comments coming up. Yeah, there are quite a lot of people I see here online, but no comments coming through yet. Let me just see here. Not so good at this. Okay, I think I'm making a mistake here. Okay, I'm not too sure what I did there. Sorry about that. Okay, let me wait for more people to come online. Okay, hi person. I was just chatting today about SARS and Efiling. If you have any questions or have any interest in it, I can run through it again. Otherwise, I'm busy creating videos for my TikTok account actually, and I just wanted to sort of gauge what interest there was for my tutorial I was busy creating. The purpose of the tutorial is for another platform. Um, mm, yeah, oh, okay, all right, okay, okay. Now I'm just taking my cat. There was a noise, so uh, any case, I was actually creating tutorials. Um, mm, I wonder if I should. I think it's the cat. It was Maui. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. I was gonna end this here because I was doing tutorials relating to e-filing and SARS. If you're interested, or if you'd like to drop a question, we'll answer it now before I close. Otherwise, just let me know. I'm going to switch over to TikTok and perhaps do the same thing on that side and just see if you have any questions. I was just going over how to get your tax number and hi, hello, hi. I was just doing how to get your tax number on e-filing and how simple it's become. So you don't have to go sit in a 3,000 hour queue at SARS in South Africa. How's it? Hi. You can just go onto your mobile device and get your tax number now, or you can actually, oh, hello, or you can actually just go onto onto the website, download the app onto your iPhone or onto your Android, and you can just apply for your tax number directly and they will send it to you. It's very simple, it's very easy, and thanks so much. And you can then continue and file for the year. There's no reason to be late. And even back years, say you didn't know you had to apply for e-filing or apply and submit your tax return. And that's something that I did discover when I used to mentor learners. Some of them left school and started to work, and then they were asked for a tax number, and they didn't know that they actually had to apply. And then once they applied and got a tax number, they discovered that they owed a return for 3 years. Now, SARS allows you that grace period. They give you 7 days or 13 days or whatever the case is, and then you can go onto the app. You don't have to go sit in the queue over there for 3 days at SARS. You can just go onto the app or onto the website on e-filing, and you can just go and submit the rolling return. So say if you had no earnings for the year, or you had only, I don't know, one IT3A, you can just go and upload it. In fact, now it's so simple, they have it already pre-uploaded. You can just go, yes, it's correct, yes, it's correct, return, yes, it's correct, yes, submit, yes, it's correct, submit, done. It's the easiest thing in the world. The only time it starts getting like a little bit technical with SARS, say you want to claim back donations or you want to claim back medical expenses, then you're getting technical. Once you start getting into the whole corporate side and you are getting own a business, that's when I recommend you get advice, but always stay in control of the whole process yourself. That's a good idea. Hello, thanks for the heart, Dania. Okay, so it's a good idea to stay in control of the whole process yourself. Okay, I'm just going to stay on here for another minute and I'm going to switch to TikTok and create the same sort of tutorial. Okay, right. So those you want to follow me also on this account, and also follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram account. I'm also on Facebook. I do the similar sorts of things. I also upload my AI videos if you want to look at those, and my cat videos. Hello, cat. Hello, cat. He said hello. There's plenty of those.